just to the captain. You captained this team and a whole lot of young stars. What does that say to you about the succession plan in the South African football, especially if we've got a brave coach that says you are as good as you can play, and then he throws you in? I mean, you've seen what these young boys can do.
Skipper, you can start.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I think for myself, even during the week, I thought about it in the direction that South African football is going. And you look at the All-Star team this year, with the amount of, let's say, young players that are there, and today they came out and showcased how much of a talented country we are. And I think we're heading in the perfect direction. They are really top players. For some people it was a big surprise, but for the past 2 days that we trained, when the coach could see how much quality these boys have. We don't have them on a daily basis to train with them, to see them, but in 2 days, and today, day 3, you could see how much quality South Africa has. And I think it's all up to them, how much they want it, how much they want to push themselves to be better players, maybe to play in Europe, maybe to play in top leagues in the world. So, yeah.
Chaine, of course, we want to reflect back on your career at Bloemfontein City, Royal AM, and Chippa, where things didn't go so well for you. But you look at the growth after, I mean, from him, come from those clubs where you were hardly playing, and then you come to Pirates and look at what has happened, and then you part of Bafana to qualify for AFCON. What does it mean to you? Has it surprised the success you had, I mean, this season? And also,
I think for myself, it's been a good experience. I think it's 2.5 years now that I came into another team, and for myself, like any other footballer, it hasn't been an easy journey. I can say it was tough, and for every football player, it's tough. For everyone in each field of life, it's always tough. But it's just how you persevere, how you work on yourself, how you try and get yourself better. I think at the end of the day, as football players, it's just the quality and your characteristics and what you work on, what type of player you are, and just working hard and trying to improve each aspect of your game. So yeah, that was it for myself. Coming from South T, like you say, Chippa, really, wasn't easy, but I always tried to work hard to always get myself better.
This one goes to Sipho Chaine. Sipho, when you look back to your career, already spoken about the movement you literally had all over. When you look at it, 2013, when you're still playing for the Louis Botha School, to the player that you are now, and when you had an injury, unable to break into the Orlando Pirates team, what have you learned throughout this journey, and where you are today, and what can we expect from Sipho going forward?
2013. That's far. I think for myself, I've always changed some different perspective on how I see it. And for me, from 2013, I think throughout my goalkeeping career, I've always been second best, honestly speaking. And I don't know how God has maneuvered this journey, but I've always trusted in Him. Looking back from 2013, breaking into maybe the Diski Challenge when it started, I've always been second best. Going into the PSL, I've always been number 2, number 3. And for God to use a platform like Orlando Pirates to make me play for the club for 2.5 years, I think it's something, if somebody would talk about, would say near impossible. When you'd say I've never been entrusted with that position. And for me to be here today, in this position, it's by the grace of God. I can never say it's myself, because I've never actually been in that position. So for myself, it's just to work on myself, like I always say. Always try and be better. Always push yourself to do better than what you did. Could be the captain of the Colin Black label. And tomorrow, what can I do better to become a better Sipho Chaine, to become a better goalkeeper, to become a better inspiration to everybody who looks up to me. Thank you.
Thank you.